to Ukraine, where President Volodymr Zelensky has addressed the European Parliament as it seeks more military aid. He says Ukraine and the European Union are together fighting against Russia, what he describes as the most anti-European force in the world. But back in Ukraine, the embattled country is bracing up for new offences from Russia as the war nears its first anniversary. We have details in this report.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Ukrainian President Volodymr Zelensky is on a whirlwind tour of his major European supporters to ask allies for more arms to fight Russia and push Kiev's bid to join the Western Bloc. Addressing the European Parliament in Brussels on Thursday, President Zelensky says there's no free Europe without a free Ukraine. He says Ukraine is the only force standing in the way of Russia crushing the European way of life. On Wednesday, President Zelensky visited the United Kingdom, met with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and spoke to members of Parliament in Westminster, central London. The Ukrainian president called on allies for fighter jets to help fight Russian forces.
We will always be by your side, your staunch and unwavering friends.
Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says nothing is off the table, including combat aircraft for Kiev.
Accelerating the delivery of our equipment, the equipment of our allies, to ensure that it reaches your front line in coming days and weeks, not months or years.
As part of his surprise visit to the United Kingdom, President Zelensky met King Charles at Buckingham Palace. It was the first time the monarch met President Zelensky.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Back on the battlefield, Russia is preparing thousands of pieces of equipment for fresh offensive. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg confirmed this on Wednesday at a joint press briefing with United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
To the Syrian people, not to the government. And working through these partners, we've tried to make sure that the assistance gets to where it's needed. And that's the people who are affected by the horrific war that Assad has waged on his own people since 2011. And now, in the case of the earthquake, to people affected by the earthquake.
The north of Kharkiv region is one of the directions where the Russian invaders are likely to try to launch the offensive. The state borders in the north of Kharkiv Oblast is now, in fact, the line of daily combat clashes.